What's going on, my crew? This is Jay. Welcome to another episode of Jay's Adventures. And today, I'm gonna show you the final product. At least I'm considering... Ooh, I need to get rid of that. I'm considering it as the final product right now. So take a look. Take it all in. And you can see I've done a few other things, but right now I want to focus on this whole thing today. I'm going to explain a few things, and then we are going to do a little bit of work on here and get some ideas out. Obviously, there's a few things that I need to do, and I'm going to talk about those today. But as far as this guy goes, I love what I did. How I made the wall just more like a wall than anything else, and I've tried to continued it along. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to shape out this wall a little bit just to make it so that it's not so right angle-ish, and I think that'll look much nicer. Now, the one thing my dad did say when he took a look at it is that it looks a little thin in some areas and then really thick in other areas. So that's one drawback to this, but I'll take it because I really like the design and how it looks from above. The other thing that's kind of weird is right there where you got almost this courtyardish thing. And what I want to do with this area is I sort of want to have this be a training area. So I'm going to put a few like little things here. Or another option that we have is to build sort of another tower, just to have another room that's a little bit taller than the rest of the wall, just to kind of have something else in the wall and something else to put things in. Maybe it could be like the barracks. But nevertheless, let's jump down here, bloosh, and take a look at what we got. So first of all, I went ahead and... I didn't notice this before. This is 3, this is 2. Anyways, went ahead and I went with the lava, made the forge over here instead. Because the one problem that I was having is, with it over here, is you don't really stick a sword into fire. You stick the sword into pretty much molten lava, and then you hammer it out. Because you need a bellows. And just a campfire is not going to do it for you. So then what I did is I put this pot here with water. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a string right there. And that's the best I could do for right now until I get a better idea of what to do right there. I was considering putting a pig inside of it. And then what I was going to do is I was going to put... like a fence post here, a fence post there, and just sort of have the pig right on there, kind of make it look like the pig was being cooked. But I wasn't exactly sure how that was going to work out, so I haven't done it yet, but maybe I will in the future. As far as things on the inside, I would like a little bit of greenery, so that's one thing that we are going to do, and probably a few vines and things like that, so that's one thing. But it does look empty. And there are a few options that we can do with it, but we do want an open area, and I'm going to tell you why. Because if this place ever got invaded, you want to have an open area so that people that are coming in through the gate, if and when they break through, so that they come in, and there's a wide open area, and they are pushed into this small, tiny area right here. So they come in, you've got soldiers and archers everywhere, so you want to keep this open space on the inside so that it makes it a lot harder for them to break in. So that's sort of what I was considering when I went with this design. The only thing I don't like about it is there's a lack of color. It's black, or I mean gray, and I think that the greeneries, and of course we're going to do some mossy cobblestone, will really peak things up. So the other thing I wanted to do, before we get into the actual episode, I want to show you guys this thing right in here. This is the planning room. And originally I was going to build the bedroom right here, and I probably still am. This is going to be the general's bedroom. And I'm probably going to stop that right there. Gonna be the general's bedroom right in there, just to have a place for him to stay. But this is gonna be the map and strategy area. So one thing that I wasn't sure about is how I would go about sticking a map flat. And I'm pretty sure you can't stick a map flat on the ground. So I'm gonna have to, first of all, put one back here of just the area once we're finished building, because I don't think it updates. And then I don't know what to put on the table, other than the obvious. You know, you could put like a candle here, and you know, but we'll figure it out. And then, of course, one thing, sort of another thing that's going on here is we've got this open area that we need to take care of. And, of course, right in here is where it is. This whole area right here, we can certainly turn into something. And when I was thinking about it, I was thinking, you know what? It would look really good for barracks. One thing that I don't want to do is I don't want to have a tunnel going through the wall. Because it's smashed up against the rock, I want it to be... Oops. I want it to be just in the mountainside, so that there really isn't a way to sort of, I guess, breach the wall from this side. I want that to sort of be something that's not possible. But what I do want is I want this area to be able to be used by my by the troops. So we're gonna do that. Now, today, one thing I want to do is get some... Ooh, hi, guy. Okay, that's taken care of. I want to get some vines. So much diamond. Do I have iron? Yes, I do. I figured I had some somewhere. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of these vines anywhere that we have them. It's a good thing with these vines is that they're so prevalent. Once you do one, you get so much more. And then we'll just take the cobblestone and do that. And I just want to work on a few little pieces here and there, so nothing really big, but we'll see. So, some of you guys that are on my Twitter kind of read my frustrations about the Elder Scroll Online. I love Elder Scrolls, and one of the beauties of Elder Scrolls is that it's just such an open world and so free for you to do whatever you want. And of course they're going to make an Elder Scrolls Online, which is really exciting. And you know, I got really excited about that, hearing it, and I was like, alright, I can't wait for this to come out. So today I'm seeing all this propaganda pop up. Elder Scrolls, Elder Scroll this, Elder Scroll that. So I'm like, alright, I'll go ahead and check it out. It is $15 a month to play. One of the things I hate about online games nowadays, really since the inception, is that you have to pay to play. So it'd be like you owning Minecraft, but in order to play, you have to pay $15 every month to play Minecraft. How many of your parents would pay $15 a month just so you can play Minecraft? Exactly. I hate it. I detest it. It is a scam, in my opinion. I don't know why they do it. It baffles my mind. You should enjoy the game. You shouldn't have to continuously pay to play. And, you know, if you're going to do it, make it a little cheap. It doesn't have to be, like, super cheap, but come on. Make it so that people can play. People that have regular jobs. Nope. For me to pay $15 a month, that's almost what it costs to run a server on Minecraft. $15 a month. So, it annoys me. It really does. And Guild Wars was one of the few RPG games that I could play that was free to play. And I haven't been on, gosh, since October 2012. But the mere fact of the matter is, if one day I wanted to get back on, do a Let's Play on it or something like that, ooh, that looks beautiful. That really pops it out. And I just sparkle this with a bunch of that. That's going to look beautiful. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm also going to... maybe. I was thinking about stairs. To make it sort of look broken up a little bit. And just kind of add a few of these here and there. To kind of make it look like it's been stepped on. But I don't know. I would feel like they would repair it if there was an issue. But we'll see. So, yeah. It disappoints me. It really does, because now I'm not going to be able to play Elder Scrolls Online, just for the mere fact of the matter that it costs money to play the online version. It's just such a bummer, because I love playing the game Elder Scrolls, and I just got my dad into it, and I was telling him when he started playing, I was like, look, the cool thing about Elder Scrolls is that pretty soon they're going to have an online version, and then we can continue to play, and actually play together on the online version. And so that was sort of the plan that we had intended, and not anymore, because both of us have the same attitude. If you're playing $15 a month, that's not worth it. Even for the best game. I'm sorry, but if I had to pay $15 a month even just to play Minecraft, there's no way I would stop playing it. Honest to goodness, I would. Because it's not worth it at that point. It just becomes so, I don't know, so bogged up. A dedicated server is one thing, you know, when you're paying for a dedicated server, because that's a service, and you know, you don't have to worry about it ever bugging out or anything like that, because these guys maintain it and make sure that it works. With a game like Elder Scrolls, I mean, it's bound to happen that the game is going to screw up on the first few days. So if I'm paying $15 a month, pre-ordering it, and then all of a sudden, well, first of all, what if the game sucks and I hate the game? And second of all, you know, because here's the thing. I wouldn't mind paying $75 for a game that is not that good. But, you know, that I wouldn't feel too bad if I purchased it, because I can play with other people. And to me, $75 is the cap amount that I will pay for a RPG. That's the max amount. That looks so good. Is the max amount that I will pay for a multiplayer, massive online multiplayer game. That being said, I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, I almost fell off. Okay. That being said, if I have to pay extra every month, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I know I'm being redundant. I've told you guys, I have a hard time talking and building. It's one of my many problems. Alright. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, let's take a look at it. Whoa. Hello. Alright. I wish I could climb vines that were just free. I'm really liking how this keep is turning out, and you guys love it. You guys are eating it up, so I think we're going to actually finish this keep in these next few episodes. Alright. So that looks good from up here. Now what I want to do is I want to look from the bottom and see how that looks. And it gets rid, the important part is that it gets rid of that, the sort of court-like look. That is perfect. It's just enough to sort of raise it up above the wall, but not too much where it looks like another tower. It just looks like another building off the wall. So that I don't mind. And we'll even throw in a little door right here so that we can remember for the next time. But man, I love this little area right here with the mossy cobblestone and just sparkle it around the area. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, in the insides of the walls, have some vines and stuff like that. I don't want mossy stone for the inside because I think that they would not have the mossy on the inside of the walls. I don't know. It's just a feeling. I think the vines and all that stuff will be enough, and just some greenery all around. And maybe like in a corner, like over here in this corner, we can put up a lot of moss. Some mossy stone brick is what it is. What it is. Alright. So that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry my rant was redundant. But, yeah. I was really disappointed. But this thing's coming along great. And I'm liking the idea of having a castle over there pretty soon. But right now I want to get rid of, or I want to get this thing completed. So it's going to be tough. I'm thinking about doing another world download as soon as I'm done here. And then what we'll do is we will probably go back to the Edoras type build. And then switch between Edoras, the Edoras type. I'm not building Edoras, but kind of like it. And then we're gonna pop up north. Is that north? East. Pop east to where the castle will be built, and sort of switch back and forth from there, wherever we have the inspiration. And on top of that, I may or may not. Hi, guy. I may or may not be popping back to the base and doing some work on there. I'm pretty much done with the base because I don't really have any use for those farms right now, because I'm just enjoying the building process. But obviously right now you guys are liking this, but one thing I would like to do is get back to the actual game portion, and play really, and play some farms out, get some ender balls and all that stuff. So yep. Okay, I was ending the episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and we'll see you guys next time.